Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm super excited to make a video about another book about Greek mythology. The chosen one was Circe by Madeline Miller. Previously I did a video about the Song of Achilles that is truly one of my favorite books ever, and I was super curious to read this one and I wasn't disappointed. This book tells us the story of Circe, daughter of Helios, god of the sun and mightiest of the Titans. She is a strange child, not powerful like her father and not alluring like her mother. She starts to turn to the world of mortals for companionship, and along the way she discovers that she does possess the power of witchcraft. She can transform rivals into monsters and menace the gods themselves. Threatened by her actions, Zeus banishes her to a deserted island where she works her occult craft, tames wild beasts, and crosses paths with many of the most famous figures in mythology. The Minotaur, Daedalus and his doomed son Icarus, Medea and Odysseus. Even though she is isolated in the island, there is danger for a woman who stands alone. She quickly draws the wrath of men and gods and ultimately finds herself pitted against one of the most terrifying and vengeful of the Olympians. In order to protect what she truly loves the most, Circe will summon all her strength and choose whether she belongs with the gods she was born from or the mortal she has come to love. Oh dear God, I love this book so much. It took me a little bit in the beginning to get into the story, but after I picked it up, I just couldn't stop. I love mythology and history, so it was truly amazing to get the author's perspective on the gods and all these mythical figures through history. Circe's character was so complex and so interesting to see all her layers as not only a god, but as a woman. She was so much more than the psychological abuse she suffered from her own family. She was a strong and independent woman that also felt alone as any human being feels. She was abandoned by everyone she knew and used when they needed her. But I also really loved how her strength to learn to defend herself showed up in the times of need. And then, of course, her curiosity and relationships with humans. I really loved it, and how she tried to understand these fragile people around her. She felt a connection with them, a closer one that with her own kind. And I think that reflects perfectly her own ending in the book. This book really feels like a path to her journey. Every stop and setback only makes her more resilient. I also really love the characterization of the island Circe was exiled in. To the descriptions, you felt you were there with Circe, walking along the beach and feeling the sea on your feet, walking along the forest and picking all the necessary plants for a witchcraft, or even just making a connection with all the wild animals. It was an amazing feeling to feel her magic flourish. So finally, there is also a lot of mentions of Achilles and Patroclus for those who read and loved the Song of Achilles, so that is something to look forward. All in all, I just loved the story and how captivating it was. I think this author truly has a gift of writing these amazing mythological stories with a twist to make them feel more human and more in order for us to connect with them. And I really advise you to all of you to read it if you are interested in these kinds of things. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Rita's Book Club for more content. And just a quick thank you for watching this video, and see you next week. Happy readings!